get a notification here.
Yep, live
We
stream.
got it. Okay, awesome. We're live, guys. Excited. Elisa is joining in from Wisconsin, and I had a crazy story about Wisconsin. You want to show where you are seated?
Wow, looks like beautiful wood.
Yes, we're in a forest right now.
It's beautiful. And Oleg, I have a crazy story about Wisconsin, and I'm gonna put it in my set because every time I tell this story, so it's my so me and my friend, we both went to Wisconsin from Chicago, like drove with no plans.
Yeah,
We literally, I opened the map up. I saw a movie. I opened the map up. I said, "Put your finger. We're going there." So I blindfolded him. He put a finger, and then we started driving towards that direction. And so it was a lot of hilarious stuff. But um, Elisa, coincidentally, also wants to be a low key sort of, or I would say low key wants to be a stand up comedian. And she has a set written too, by the way.
you want to be stand-up comedian?
Yeah, it's so funny how, the world brings certain people together. But for the last year or so, I've been telling my family that I wanted to try stand up at just a local open mic. And I have a whole skit written out. And a lot of it is regarding like how I quit my job. And my parents are like, what are you doing with your life? um, things like
Did you
that.
try already stand-up or not?
I haven't tried it yet, but I want to.
What are you waiting for?
You're so right.
Just go and try
And
it. It's like the first time. It's always it's like horrible, you know.
okay.
No, no,
Oi,
I'll,
not always. Not
was
always. It can be even really good, you know.
was I
okay.
horrible? Oleg, was I horrible today? You said it. The-
Yesterday or before yesterday, I had a big show in New York. There was a
I heard
club.
about that. Congrats, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. It's a club called Gotham,
Hmm.
and it's like huge club. It's like 350 seats. It's on 8th Avenue, like really nice club. And there was this Asian girl, very nice girl, and she was really
Aw.
nervous, like super nervous. So I thought what to tell her.
Hmm.
So I came to her and I'm like, I can see you're nervous. I'm like, is it your first time? She's like, no, it's not my first time, but it's like first time in such a important club as this one.
Sure.
I'm like,
Right.
look, and I told her, look, I'll tell you two things. First of all, I told her, you need to think about this stand up as the most important thing in your life. And if something happens bad, you won't be able to change it in your life. You will live with this. And then I told her, all those people that gathered here tonight, you think why they did it? Because they want to hate you. So basically, I told her, you know, absolutely other things than I should have been telling her.
Right.
And she was like trying to process it. And at some point, she understood that I'm like just being like silly with her, and she relaxed, and everything went well. And then
That's
she
awesome.
vomited, and everybody hated her, and we sent her home. Basically, that was the night.
See, so Oleg, are you doing the show next Wednesday?
I'm doing the show today, today Wednesday.
Today, I know you do it every Wednesday, but next Wednesday, are you doing the show? Your
Always,
show?
always.
So if Elisa gets a shot at doing it, she's in town. Are you in town next Wednesday or Thursday, Elisa? Sorry to, I wanted
uh,
to confirm
Next,
was.
I'm trying to come. Yeah, Wednesday.
Are
So Wednesday, if you come on time, Oleg is doing a show, and Oleg, tell about the show as well. What's the concept about doing it every week?
so it's a show at Yak Yak Toronto, which is one of the most legendary also clubs in the world. That's where Jim Carrey started, Russell Peters, Norm Macdonald, like all the greatest from Canada. So we do it each Wednesday. It's called Oleg Redko presents Rising Stars. Basically, it's not rising stars. Those people are already stars and pros.
Sure.
And basically, I don't present anyone. I don't host it. So it's a really strange name for the show. Let's put it like that. But yeah, it's a show of young and successful comedians who are successful
Cool.
already here in Toronto and New York and all over the USA. So yeah, if you're here on Wednesday, come. We will give you free tickets. And yeah, and if you sit on the front line, 100% I will roast you as well. You know.
I need that. I'll sit in the front line for it.
Sounds good.
That's
See
awesome.
that collaboration happened almost like even the starting of the whole live stream. So see, the universe makes it happen, or it needs me as a catalyst. I don't know, but
Right.
I like people when they come here and they don't know each other and they're like suddenly, oh, let's do something together. So Oleg will be there on Wednesday, hopefully. I want to be there.
Awesome.
So Friday, I don't know about Elisa. Now Wednesday is looking more exciting.
Yeah, it is.
So and we all are meeting also to do it live for the audience. I also want to tell that while we are doing virtually, but next Wednesday, while we'll be live streaming, but it'll happen from this place, which I showed both of them, and excited, right?
Very.
Likewise.
Oleg is never done like cold call. I don't know if you ever done
No,
it
I did.
live.
I did cold calls. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
what did you do the first, like what was your experience of when you used to do cold call? What were you selling? I'm curious.
It was many years ago. I was selling consultancy. I was selling opening companies in
Yeah,
Switzerland, Spain, and Ukraine. Yeah, it was,
yeah,
but it was easier that time. You know,
yeah,
now it's not so easy. I think that in the late years, like we have so much information and everyone are so saturated with information and everybody with their like eyes into their iPhones and chat GPTs and all this shit that when people call you on the phone already, you're kind of like angry. Even myself, like I'm not an angry person, but even like yesterday, I'm like I received the call while I was going from New York to Toronto, and the girl like she was like, "Hi, sir. Is it Oleg?" And I'm like, "You should know who you're calling." Like I already started like aggressively, kind of, because it's like, don't ask my name. You're calling my number. Present yourself. And then she
yeah,
was like, "Do you have a time?" I'm like, "I picked up the phone. No, like I'm already talking with you." I'm like, "What are you selling?" She's like, first of all, I'm like, "No, what are you selling?" Like I don't have time for this. Like, just tell me what are you selling. I will tell you yes or no. She's like,
yeah.
"We are calling from TD Bank," and I'm like, "Great. What are you selling? Like, what exactly are you selling?" And at some point, she was like, "So we are selling life insurance." I'm like, "I'm not interested." And then she like tried like kind of to hang me up. She's like, "Oh, may you tell me why you're not interested?" I'm like, "I'm not going. I don't have time for that." And I just hang the phone out. So I receive calls like that, and plus I receive scam calls. I receive
Yeah.
like maybe daily like 3-4 calls, like, "Oh, hi, it's Amazon," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure." They're like, "Oh, so we saw that you're on your credit card." I'm like, "Come on, like really?" So when I receive already a call of something that maybe is good for me, maybe I might be interested, I'm already like, I don't want to have this call already. Like after like 6 calls, out of which like 4 are scam, 2 were like dragging this call forever, I'm angry. So and I'm and I'm
That's
and
a
I'm and I'm not an angry person, I'm like really happy,
that's
positive guy. But I think we are living in a time when cold calls are like super difficult. So I will be like really
Super.
interested to hear, Elisa, like how do we
how do
communicate
we do?
in the world that we are living now, because it's hard.
It's super tough.
You
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
take that, Elisa. I was gonna add that he's opened this live stream on a very good question, like almost like we don't believe in cold calling, and is cold calling still exists? Like people still say that, and I'm surprised, that why this industry is still working for a lot of
Hmm.
products. It's growing. There are hackathons being done and everything. Yet there's some people who don't know this channel and they don't like it because of the personal experience, right? So
Hmm.
Yeah.
how do you answer that if somebody asks you in a party what do you do, and then you like, I run a cold calling. You must be getting some sort of mixed reactions, right?
Yeah, I get a lot of mixed reactions. I love Oleg. I appreciate you sharing that, and I'll be around my parents and they'll get a cold call and I'll be like, "Hey, be nice. That's me on the other end." And then they'll be like, "Oh, you're right. You're right." Like I'll take a deep breath for a second. And I think what's tough is it really is we're interrupting someone's day. We're invading their privacy by calling their mobile number. Sometimes people are like, "Where'd you get my number? Like this is my private number." And I don't say this on the phones, but I think like sadly this is the least of your concerns. Like your data is everywhere, you just don't realize it. And you're also watch TV and like all the marketing that's pushed on you to buy things, like we're like our privacy and things like that is like far from top of mind for the current day and age. And so me coming in with a phone call is actually maybe slightly nicer because at least we're not just like pushing down a bunch of marketing on you. And
Yeah.
so it's so tough. So I think that, yeah, I just like to remind myself that it does work. Sometimes when you call, you just find the person that's like, "Oh yeah, I happen to be looking for this very thing right at this very moment." And so part of cold calling is actually just filtering out the people that are going to give you a no to go find the person that's going to give you the yes. Yeah, I don't have a strong answer other than it works. I agree
It
that
does
it's
work.
not.
So, see,
Yeah.
you need to have a very strong answer, Elisa. I would say it does work, and today it's gonna work. That's why we are here.
Yes.
So
There we
let's
go.
not forget why we are here for,
Yeah.
because I feel that if you say the right things in the right way to the
Mhm.
right person, cold calling can work. If I know Oleg is right now looking at a particular product,
Yeah.
online on Amazon, and I get that data live with me, and I know that Oleg is looking for something, then I can start with something more contextual. I cannot
Yeah.
say
Mhm.
that, "Hey, Oleg, I know that you've been browsing." That'll make Oleg more scared, or he would be okay with. But I would say something like, Oleg, something around, "Oh, what kind of shirts you like? I mean, I see that I saw your LinkedIn profile and I like what you're wearing,
That
and
would
I
be
was
so
curious."
creepy. That would be
That'll
so
be so
creepy if you
creepy.
can.
Come
If you
on,
call
man.
me,
Come on,
and
man.
if a random guy calls me and he's like, "I like your shirts. I like what you're wearing," I'm like, what? You know?
No, I would not say that. Obviously, I was joking. I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, Oleg, I know I'm bothering you right now, but if you give me 30 seconds, this would be really worth your time. And I know you get a lot of calls." Something
Like
like
in
that.
my case, I would be angry already on this. Like
Really?
I hate when people like call me and they're like, "Hey, do you have time to talk now?" I'm like, "God damn it! I already picked up the phone. Like, just say what you want. Like, just fucking sell me this, like, and leave me
So,
alone already." Like, I'm again, like, I receive so many messages on LinkedIn
mhm.
like
Yeah.
daily. Uh, people just selling things to me.
Okay.
I don't want to receive a call of a person
Mhm.
who doesn't know that I need it. So that's
Yeah.
Right.
not, like, when we talk about data, I think that's very important to have this data very
Yeah.
correctly, because the
Yeah.
last thing I want is to receive a call of somebody who doesn't know what the hell like,
Okay. You
yeah.
you you stay to the point. How about I tell you, I see the LinkedIn data of yours, and I see that your company right now has, this much engagement on LinkedIn, and I call you to say, "Hey, Oleg, I'm gonna get straight to the point that I feel your LinkedIn can be much better than where you are, and I have the report to give you, to tell you the next steps. Do you want that report?"
No.
You
I
again don't
rec-
want that
I
report.
receive I receive billion of messages like that. I
Yeah.
will give you report. I will better your website.
Yeah.
I will tell you some free insights. Let's
I'll
jump
help
on
you
the
sell. I'll
call.
help you sell tickets for
Go and
your
sell.
comedy
I will.
show.
I will say go and sell.
Okay,
You
then
know.
let me go and sell. Then
I
give
will
me.
give you the link. But I will give you the link and I will say, call me in 1 hour. Tell me how many you sold.
That's it. That's my window. You gave me the link. So cold call successful,
But
right?
it's
You
for
hate.
free. But it's for free.
Doesn't matter. There's something I took out from it, right? I took a link from you or
You took
something, right?
out. You took out free work. You became my
Yeah, but
my
it's
slave for
okay.
a couple of
But
hours.
okay. Then if I sell 2 tickets for you in the next 1 hour, aren't you gonna listen then to me? Aren't you gonna then say, "Okay, now tell me what else you can do"? Won't you be impressed? Is what I'm saying.
Yes, if you will sell, no, 2 tickets, no. If you will sell me 10 tickets in 1 hour, yes.
Okay, he's being very tough. I want another customer. The customer profile is not.
No, 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 no. I'm
is-
not. I'm not tough. I'm not tough. I'm not tough.
Yeah.
It's like I work a lot with comedians. So look, for example, a lot of people want to go on the stage.
Yeah.
There are so much more people who want to go on the stage than stages, literally.
Hmm.
Even if you take like a big, huge city like New York, how many
Hmm.
stages you think there are, like good ones? Like
Hmm.
7, 6?
Hmm.
The rest is like open mics, whatever, bars,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But good stages, 7.
Wow.
So you get calls and messages 24/7. Hey, can I get 5 minutes? Can I get 5 minutes? Can I get 5 minutes? I don't have time for that. I don't have time even to watch your videos and to know if you're good. And
Yeah.
that was my case also with the bookers. When I just started, I was like hustling the bookers. I was waiting for a guy for 8 hours until he appears in the club. The guy thought I'm there to kill him, literally. I was hiding in the bushes near the door like this for 8 hours in minus 20 degrees. The guy
Oh
appears and
wow.
he's like, he looks at me, he's like, what the fuck do you want? Like, literally, he's like, he was scared. And I'm like, I want 6 minutes on your stage, like, so it's like, and now I'm this guy, like, now, like, I went in 2 years from being the guy who is like ambushes the
Yeah.
booker, being now the guy who can give like those 6, 7, 8 minutes on the stage, and that's like horrible. Like, being on that side is horrible, but also being on this side is horrible, and we need to remember it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Elisa, thankfully, uh, you are there today. So first, you can give a little more insight of yours on, how do you contextualize the conversation and how do you have a better hit rate? And numbers may surprise Oleg because when I heard it, I mean, it surprised me too. But now give us the picture on the other side.
Of the caller.
Yeah, I mean, of just the industry in general and how you get the right first call. What are the first thing you need to work on the first 30 seconds? Like, that structure of how cold call industry works and the terms that I use, maybe.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm on with Oleg, I'm like questioning my entire approach. So I mean, the training that I've got, which to Oleg's point is when they answer the call is to ask for 30 seconds. It's super interesting to hear your perspective of like that's annoying. It's like they're already on the phone. But in theory, on our end, it's like, oh, we're at least asking permission before we just start to word vomit on this person. And so in theory, that's supposed to help gain trust because we're asking permission to pitch, but then also we're giving them an opportunity to hang up. Like, hey, if it's not relevant, interrupt me, hang up. Um, Part of me also thinks that as soon as you say those words, the other person on their end immediately flags, oh, this is a salesperson, and like I'm irritated because they say that same typical pitch. Hey, can I grab 30 seconds?
Yeah,
You have a minute? Is this a bad time? And then their brain is like triggered like salesperson. So, but it's hard to know, I wouldn't want to just jump straight into the pitch. But I do see people out there that now are starting to actually use humor to say, like, hey, I'm going to be honest, this is a cold call. You willing to give me a chance here? Trying to say something that
yeah.
is different. How do you feel about
Yeah.
that, Oleg?
I like it. It's much better. It's
Okay.
like, because you're being honest, but in the same time you're not trying to make like the same pitch. Because again, like, people hear it like 24/7. Like, I
Hmm.
get mad, and again, I'm a really sweet person, but I'm like, I go super mad on some people. I had a call the other day. A guy calls me. He's like,
Oleg, are you mad today?
oh,
Just you can be honest. Huh?
always, I'm already mad
You're a nice
on
person,
Elisa.
but I'm always
He's
mad. I'm a
selling me
nice
something.
person, but I'm always mad.
No, I got a call the other day, and the guy's like, "Hi, Oleg, I was so impressed about what your company is doing," and I'm like, "What is my company doing?"
Nice.
And that's it. And the guy was like, "Oh, you know?" I'm like, "I know. That's my company, and you know." Like, would you like? They have the same goddamn script sometimes, and it just
Yeah,
drives me nuts.
right.
Like, oh, I was so impressed. Impressed by what? Like, oh, you did such an amazing work. Blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm not even working
But
for the last few
but
days.
Oleg, that's the beauty of it, right? Like if you use humor and you are from the industry, if you use humor,
Yeah,
you can
just
actually
humor.
open some make somebody smile with your energy, with your
Yeah,
enthusiasm, even if that person has listened to the call all the time, but
I know.
now, the energy is contagious, right?
Humor is the only key.
Yeah.
Humor is the only key.
Yeah, I mean, it can make you sound a little less serious also, Elisa. Before you take that, I've tagged you on LinkedIn, so just repost it quickly so that the live link goes to more people. At least whatever the best we can do to have more people watch it, we
I
can
put
do
it right
that.
now.
Oleg, do you see the link?
I don't see the link. You're already
You do.
selling me something, chat, and I'm so
He's
tired already.
already triggered.
Yeah, I'm
God
selling
damn
you
it.
I'm
I'm already
selling you a
mad on you.
repost.
Where is it?
It's on LinkedIn.
You
LinkedIn.
tagged me in LinkedIn? I hate
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
dude, how are you
I
gonna get
would burn
corporates?
LinkedIn. Like
No, but
the worst thing in the world invented is LinkedIn.
I was talking to someone about it yesterday, and it's funny. I just posted on LinkedIn, and now we're talking trash about LinkedIn. But LinkedIn as a product, the USP or the value prop is so strong that it's not the best app. By the way, it's not the best user experience at times. But there's some things which are always buggy, or little things which are not as smooth as Instagram for that matter, or other apps. But still, because LinkedIn is so important, everybody is like, now, we
I,
need
s- I, s- I,
LinkedIn.
s- I stopped using LinkedIn for the last 3 months. You won't see in any
Yeah.
post. Like I was trying to use LinkedIn for the last year, like really hard again, like really hard. I had this sales navigator.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
all this like I was paying money. I was like writing people, calling. Oh my god, no, it was horrible experience. Honestly, like no, really, I was on the brink. I was like, do I want to continue doing this? Like
Yeah.
really, like I was like LinkedIn brought me to the most negative, I think, point of my life last
Yeah.
year.
What about it?
I was writing and writing and writing and trying to contact people. I had this like I had this like challenge to contact 50 people a day for 1 week, and it's like, oh my god, like 49 wouldn't answer. Some would answer and say, hey, not interested, or
Mhm.
one woman would write me, if you contact me again, I will sue you. I'm like, god damn it, it's a social media, like relax, like chill the fuck down, like people, some people were crazy, some people were, or worse, like we have those, I don't know if you're familiar, we have those Canadian politeness, like it was invented by the devil. Like the guy would
Okay.
tell you, oh, what are you selling? Oh, uh consulting services, that's so interesting, let's jump on a call. You jump on a call, he wastes like half an hour of your time. He's like, that's so interesting, like let's jump on another one tomorrow. And like this, like for 2 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, the guy is like, you know what, I'm not really interested in what you're trying to offer me, I just didn't know how to tell it to you. I'm like, you wasted 2 weeks to tell me a simple no. like if I could like literally jump through the window of my laptop and kill this guy, I would do it. Unfortunately, the technology didn't allow it to me to do.
You could have done that. Now I know why your set has that LinkedIn joke. Now I get it. You hate LinkedIn, and
I hate
that's
LinkedIn.
that set that you have, that
I hate
piece.
LinkedIn.
So okay, so
Even like people in Toronto, for example, or people in New York. Why I like people in New York? You go to some place, you start to talk about comedy. I want this, I want that. If the person is not interested, he's like, you know what, get lost. I'm
yeah,
not
Wow.
interested. You know.
yeah,
And first you're like angry. You're like, he just told me to get lost.
yeah,
But then you're like, great, he didn't waste my time. You know.
yeah.
True.
And in
Yeah.
Canada, he would waste your time.
Okay, that's why now, you said, that's the best city ever. Like something on Instagram when you went to New York, right?
Yes, it's a very raw city with very angry people. but
Really?
you get the answer. You know, I was talking with a guy from New York the other day, and he was explaining the difference between people in New York and people in California. So
Yeah.
he was saying, imagine your car, your tire broke. So you're in
Yeah.
the middle of some traffic. So people in California will come to you and they will say, "Oh my God, you broke your tire. You poor of you. Oh my God, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that you're in such situation. Like literally, I'm with you." And they
Yeah.
would do nothing to help you. He says the same would happen in New York City. A person would approach to you and start to yell on you, saying, "Why the
Yeah.
hell did you brake? Couldn't you check your tires?" You would try to change the tires. He would say, "Your father didn't teach you how the hell to change your tires?" And people from New York will help you. They will yell on you. They will be
Yeah.
angry as crazy on you, but they will help you at the end of the
Okay.
day. And that's the difference. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay. So I don't know if Lisa agrees. You're from Midwest, right?
Midwest.
Midwest. We are like, even I have lived in Midwest for 4 years of my life. We don't associate with either. We're like, we're more the kind of person who can. I've had nice people in Midwest. I mean, they can actually help you in Cincinnati and, even in Chicago for that matter. I've had very nice people. So maybe Midwest is a happy medium.
I think so. There's definitely I've heard of the term Midwest nice,
Yeah.
and I think that we're practical and super friendly,
Yeah.
and we
That's
like to
why.
drink.
And we like to drink, yes. We should have had a drink today. I don't know why we didn't do that, but
Next
let's
time.
not let's
I
and let's
already
not
had
forget.
my one.
What is it?
I already had my one.
You already had one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's why.
start early, like 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's
I
always
I
it
got
8
some
does.
p.m.
catching up.
somewhere, so why not?
It does.
You know?
Yeah, it does look like that, man. That's good. That's good. You get your inspiration from a
From
good beer or
alcoholics.
yeah,
Yeah, I love.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You do look like maybe we need to give some, what is it called, Elisa, on the YouTube channel? We posted this video right now saying that we need some rejection therapy.
Yeah,
So
rejection.
the rejection therapy, how's that going? I think it's a good topic to talk, and we've talked about it. He's been rejecting us, this guy Oleg. But also let's come back to what we're gonna sell today. Okay, and how we gonna do it, and the data that we got courtesy Landbase. We're gonna walk through that Landbase as well, and yeah, talk about all that thing, and let's sell some comedy shows, right, Oleg? Let's sell
Oh
some
yeah.
comedy shows from the database to companies we feel they should be potential. I think the pitch we'll discuss it in a bit, but that's the structure I want to follow in the next 45 minutes. I hope you have a little extra time than like till 2 p.m. Is that okay?
You're
Works for me.
asking from me
Yeah,
or Elisa?
I'm asking both. Yeah, Oleg, you need to say yes. Don't. Okay, good. I like it. Now, Elisa is gonna walk us through the whole thing and also talk about the database and how we going about it. So over to you, Elisa.
Yeah, so I think the idea here was to do some cold calling for Oleg and see if we could sell comedy for a corporate event. We partnered with Landbase. They are a data provider. Super simple to use. You can actually plug it in with your Claude and just prompt and say, hey, I'm looking for companies based in Canada, Toronto that are maybe 11 to a 50. You can set different metrics. And so we actually gave that to Landbase, and they were kind enough to send us a list of companies that we could cold call into. And so I have that list on my end. And then in terms of a pitch,
Mm-hmm.
I typically do, and I would have planned on this call to do a typical structure, which is cold call to tell them, hey, I know I'm interrupting your day. Can I grab 30 seconds? I'm actually curious if on the spot we could come up with like a more funny introduction that we could do that would then get us into the pitch that would say, hey, we actually, I'm working with a comedian. We've done some corporate events and we're booking for Q3 right now.
I
And yes.
would maybe start with like some kind of funny phrase. Maybe
Okay.
So
we can.
Oleg, while you're answering, I want to interject here. Just the context is that a little more context is that we are selling comedy shows, which Oleg and team would produce, and we are selling it to corporates which want to do events for their employees, and we are making cold call to these corporates which are anywhere seat plus companies who can afford a retreat for their employees and bring in Oleg's show. So that's what we are selling, right? Nothing to be added, just so that everybody knows.
Yeah, we can.
Awesome.
We can try like few options. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know if Elisa has some like funny phrases with which she starts the call. Maybe we can start like, "Hey, I don't know. I heard you have some time to waste, so I'm called.
That's so good. I love that
Like,
one.
I'm cold calling you to help you with that. Like, do you need help with that? You know?" And
Yeah.
let's see what people are going to say. Like it's already it's like it's fun. At least he
Yeah.
had some laughs.
Yeah.
You
That's a
know.
good one, man. That's a good one. So we can try that. And so, Elisa, how do you want to do it? Like while you're setting up, you want some time to think, or you just want to share the screen and go on the fly?
Yeah, I think we could just go with it. In terms of, so for opener, we'll try, hey, heard you have some time to waste. I'm cold calling you to help you with that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see what the reaction is. And then in terms of the actual pitch, I just wrote down a few things here. So maybe just asking them if they run quarterly events for their team and mention that, we see that companies try to host events, something like dinner or bowling, and that's super boring. And so, we're doing something different. I'm partnering with a comedian, and we want to bring a comedian in house to get everyone together and do some real entertainment. Wanted to see if we could grab 15 minutes and see if this would be an opportunity for the company that I'm calling into.
Sounds good.
Sounds good there. And then some stats I put down is that you're a regular at Yuck Yucks. Is that what it's called, right?
Yeah, we produce for Yak Yaks, so we produce
Okay.
shows for Yak Yaks, and in case those companies, for example, want to see how we produce what we produce, we can give them free tickets to their managers to come to see how we do it.
Okay. Great. So what I'm gonna do is share my screen here.
Sure.
Yuck Yucks, for the audience, is the biggest name in Canadian comedy scene, and it has had people like Jim Carrey, Russell Peters, some more famous one, Oleg, right?
Yak Yaks, it's one of the most important pages in the history of stand-up comedy, like literally in the
Yeah.
world. It's
Yeah.
it's very important. And Toronto have been supplying comedians for a very long time. That's why we have
Yeah.
Yak Yaks. That's why we have the Second City. We have so
Yeah.
many like legendary places that have been supplying legendary, absolutely legendary comedians. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what Yak Yak
Um,
is. So, Alisa, that's more information on Yak Yaks. For if somebody asks you,
so-
what's that? It's a weird name.
really quickly, it says that the screen sharing is disabled from the host.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make you the host. If that gonna make
Chetan,
you.
Chetan, always taking the management of everything,
Yeah,
not
man.
giving the
What to
freedom and
do?
liberty to
Yeah.
the artists.
To the
All
artist.
right.
You still mad about the last episode, right?
No, I'm happy about all the episodes.
Really quickly, how much do you charge? I know we
So
mentioned this.
we start. I'll tell you. So we start if it's like 45 minute stand up experience plus yeah, it's like $995. It will be more than 45 minutes normally. It goes like 1 hour, 1 hour and something.
Okay.
Then if it's like fully hosted private comedy event, so meaning that we come there for a couple of hours, we bring all the stereo systems, like we like organize everything, we do some impro, like long and interesting like team building, then it's $1,950. And if it's like premium, meaning that it's like very tailored to specific corporation. We even like we go and we learn about the managers, we learn about the specific culture of this specific company. Then it's like $2,950. So it's like 3
Okay.
tiers that we have. And
2000.
if somebody wants to give me just the $1 million because I have a pretty face, then they
Just
can do it.
cause?
No, not discuss. Just send it to me directly. Wire transfer. I accept everything.
If I had $1 million, I would give it to you right now.
Thank you so much. How much do you have to give?
Not a lot. You don't want to know. You'll feel
That's
sorry for me.
I think you should
Okay.
start doing cold calling. I mean, you have such a good, authentic story and a very natural way of, saying what you're saying. So I think you might just get inspired and also make a call today, man. You want to do that, Oleg? Maybe once
Yeah,
Elisa
of course,
makes a few. Let's do it.
of course.
Let's do it,
I'm
man. Let's do it. I'm
thinking
excited.
we'll try to do a parallel dial, which is gonna, so just so everyone knows, we're using a dialer called Trellis. It's super
Mhm.
nice because you can just use a spreadsheet and it has a plugin. I'm gonna 2x dial just to see if we can get an answer quicker and go from there.
Sure.
So let's get this
How
rolling.
many calls you make a day, Elisa?
You don't want to know. There's times I've made 500 dials in a day. I've made more if I have to.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the matter of numbers,
I ask?
man. I'm telling you.
May I ask how psychologically it affects you? Like, I'm not joking.
No, yeah, it's a really good question. It really does affect me. I probably just 2 weeks ago, I was tearing up from a phone call where I just got destroyed. And to your point, Oleg, I didn't know enough about the industry I was calling into, and the person started drilling me on questions. They had to have known that I didn't know enough.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, they actually had a need for the product that I was representing. And they were like, you know what? You can call me back in 2 months. You clearly don't know enough. And I don't want to talk to someone that doesn't actually know what they're talking about. And then they were like, you need to go back to your manager and let them know that you don't know enough and they need to train you better. And so I just got destroyed on a call. And
Oh
so
man.
yeah,
Somebody had a really bad day, or I mean, but for taking that kind of shit, I think that takes real resilience, right? Like from your end, I mean, taking no's is something that kind of has you've built a muscle, right? Really strong one.
yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but
Oh,
when
hello, David. Hey, David. My name is Alyssa. Heard you might have some time to waste, so I was giving you a cold call to help you with that. So I was actually just calling. I'm working with a comedian, and we actually do quarterly events where we bring in a comedian into your company. And so instead of doing, something like a bowling or dinner that's kind of boring, we want to bring a comedian into the office and wanted to see if this would be a relevant conversation for you. Oh, oh, no way. Okay. 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 Okay, I'm gonna put you down, and yeah, not sure we could do much with the 3 of us, but we'll track you as you grow your team and reach back out. Thanks, David. Bye.
Killed it, killed it. I think that you got the 30-second
those were really good.
like longer call. That was like the first call ever. So amazing stuff, Elisa.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, how did you guys feel about, yeah, he only had 2 employees, so he must have he just started his business, it sounded
It's like
like.
him and his friend, and they just opened like few days ago. So basically, it's not our client. Absolutely,
It's the data problem. Then maybe we can further call somebody else. So I think it's the quality. I think what kind of quality to expect, Elisa, right? Right now you in the cold calling industry, yeah, what's the hit rate like of a good database? Like how many calls should happen and people should pick?
Yeah, so in terms of just picking up, 20% I know is Landbase's goal, which is really good. If you are just pulling from any data provider, you can expect 7% connect rate, which is not
Connect
good.
rate.
Connect rate of them just answering the phone.
Yeah.
And then it's your job to say something at the beginning where they're willing to have a conversation with you. So this opener
Yeah.
actually worked. He didn't really laugh, but he at least said, sure.
That's
We'll take it.
that was a good call. So how is it going? Are you already dialing and it dialed on its own? Like, what's the tech stack right now you're using to do this?
Yeah, so I'm using Trellis. Can show
Mhm.
you guys. You guys can still see my screen, right?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
So this is the dialer. It's called Trellis. Very affordable, very cost effective. What's nice is that all you need is a spreadsheet. You don't have to invest in a CRM. And
Yeah.
then you just do a plugin. I forget, Chrome extension is what this is called. And then you can start dialing right out of the spreadsheet. And then, yeah, everything from there, you just hit the play button and the dials start dialing in the background. And so, you don't have to any manually type in numbers on your phone. It's doing all that, and it's also taking AI notes, as you see here. So it took notes of that conversation. I can actually put a follow up, so I can say, "Hey, I want to follow up with this guy. What did he say in 3 months?"
Yeah.
I don't know. So I could put that in here. I actually haven't used that function too much, but here we'll just put 1 month, and then it'll log that. And then now I update it, and now it started dialing. As you can see, it's starting to dial these people.
Oh, so it's dialing. So the software is dialing the calls as we are
Mhm.
talking.
Yep, exactly. Can you see my screen here? You can see the numbers
Yeah.
being dialed. And it's doing calling two numbers. George? Hi, George. My name's Elisa. Heard you might have some time to waste, so I was giving you a cold call to help you with that. Can you hear me okay right now? Oh, yeah. Well, I was kind of saying a joke. I was saying I heard you might have some time to waste, so I was giving you a cold call to help you with that. Okay. Okay. Okay, just really quickly, would a conversation on bringing a comedian into your office for a work event be relevant? Okay, no problem. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, George. Mm, bye. That was tough because you could tell he was busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still a
You
good chat. I think you still continued to talk for about 30 seconds. At least he was interested to talk. So initially, was he smiling or did he hear the joke? Was there a
Oh
problem in the
yeah.
connection?
Oh, I feel bad. You guys can't hear the audio?
Yeah, we cannot
No,
right
we
now.
can't. But we are reading. I'm a fast
We can
reader.
read. We were
We
reading
read
the
faster than
transcript.
you talk.
Okay. Let me see if I want to see if I reshare my screen if there's a button that says share audio. But yeah, I could tell on the call he was clearly somewhere busy. It was really noisy. And so he
Yeah.
couldn't hear me very well. And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm on a short break." Let me stop sharing and reshare because it'd be good. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
here we go.
so in a way you knew the call won't go as well because it's busy, but you still took a chance because it's like, you cannot disconnect, the other person can.
No, we don't
Yeah,
hear
you're
you.
on mute.
You're on
You're on
mute.
mute, but
You
I
muted yourself. Instead of giving
don't.
us more, you took whatever we had, even, you know?
So unfortunately, you guys either get to hear me or hear the prospect.
Okay,
It-
so let's hear
That's
you.
okay. That's
Okay.
okay. Yeah, let's
And you
hear
guys
you.
can read
Yeah.
along.
We, we,
Okay.
we believe you that there is another person on the other
Yeah,
side.
thanks. I'm not making it up.
You're not like schizophrenic or something. You're good.
All right, let's keep going. 2 answers so far, so good. I think the opener is fun. It's got both people to say, "Yeah, what's up?"
Yeah. I really love that this software is actually making, that's why 500 calls is doable now, where like if a software
Mhm.
is being used, at least you only need to talk to like few of them. 500 call doesn't mean you're calling 500 people, right?
Yeah, it'll be about 500 people because each dial is one person called. But what's happening is I am getting 2 people called at once using the parallel, using the 2x
Okay.
dial.
Okay.
But then you run into the issue of maybe someone was gonna answer, and then it just bypassed them.
Yeah.
I remember
That's so
times
cool.
when I was in school and all the guys were afraid to ask for a date girls, and we
Mhm.
were like waiting for 1 year to ask that one girl, like, do you want to go somewhere and something like that. And we didn't know that our life will consist of hearing no all the rest of our lives, like year after year of random people 24/7. Oh my
Hi,
God.
Jason? Oh, hi, Jason. My name is Elisa. Heard you might have a few seconds to waste. I was giving you a cold call to maybe help with that. Okay, no problem. Okay. I guess could I quickly ask, would a conversation on bringing a comedian into the office for a corporate work event be something relevant or interesting to you? Okay, no worries, thanks. I don't know if the opener is working too well.
Okay, then let's try. Let's. You can stop share and let's chat for a bit before we kind of maybe get another opener that you get inspired with, and Elisa, and you try it. But I think it can be something else. Now, when you start doing as a person trying to do cold call for Oleg, at least now you're getting a feel of, okay, what can work, what can not. And it's just, as you said, it's about the numbers, right? You call 10 people, at least two or three would, at least, what's a good percentage to aim for the next 30 seconds that the person will be hooked? It's called something, right? I think in the industry, what is it called?
Oh, yeah, like the, connect to conversion conversation rate.
Yes.
And so, yeah, you wanna track how many people are actually answering the phone, but then once they answer, how many are having a conversation, and a conversation would be 60 seconds or longer. And
Yeah.
so, the first guy, the opener worked. He was like, "Sure, what's up?" And I was able to
Yeah.
more properly I didn't do the best full pitch of it,
Yeah.
could have.
Yeah.
These other 2 guys just were like, "No, I'm busy right now." And then I tried to say, "Well, really quick, is this relevant? Would this be
Yeah.
interesting to you?" I think we should still send all 3 of these guys emails, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, we should. And I mean, hats off to you for firstly for doing this. First, you're getting a no. In general, you're calling even for your clients, you still get a no, right?
Mhm.
There'll
All the
never be
time.
100% yes.
Mhm.
But this is not even a client for you, and you just got to know about Oleg, and you just got to know what the business, and you're putting yourself online, and doing this. That's amazing. I mean, I think as a founder, you are, if you were ever going to a VC or raising money, that's like a top founder trait. So congratulations on that.
That was so sweet. That just gave me goosebumps. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty amazing. I'm actually getting goosebumps myself because now I want to try, but I'm like, I was thinking won't be nervous, but I am a little nervous. It's like,
If it
you
helps,
know,
I was nervous too. I'm nervous right now, and I do this all day.
yeah, it's a
But,
different thing, right? That's where live stream has this drama, right? Like you now, I don't know how many people watching it right now. Maybe not much because as we're building the audience, but soon people start watching it for the drama, right? Like things can go either way.
right. Yeah, and we were just trying a new opener on the fly.
Yeah, I know. So maybe another opener. I mean, I'm thinking too. By the way, I'm trying to help you. Is kind of something like. I mean, I can start with I feel that I've seen you. I mean, I just checked out your company, and I think it has all the departments, but it doesn't have a humor department. Do you want to know what's at it?
I like
Something
that
like
one.
that. Does your company has? I feel your company has everything, but does it have a humor department? And I say it with an accent. I don't know, like maybe how's the line and how do you say it? Something like this.
Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we try with that. Elisa, you want to try that? I want to call,
Sure.
but my phone is actually I can dial from my phone if you want to do that.
Yeah, either way, we could try a few more with that opener, on my end.
Would it be
Uh,
hard to like do it with phone because you'll waste so much time? It's not very efficient, right? To do it with the
yeah,
phone.
yeah, I don't recommend it because, yeah, imagine we probably let's see, I'll show you how many dials we just made. So we've made 22 dials and we got 3 connects.
Yeah.
So if you were manually typing in those 22 numbers.
Yeah. You're cooked.
There's a lot of work.
At the end
You're
of the day,
cooked.
you'll be cooked.
Yeah.
You called 2 people, you wasted 20 hours on dialing, and
Right.
those 2 people told you you're a
So
bad human being. No, it's horrible.
All right.
That's crazy. We didn't even think about the technology part of this. We were like, oh, how it's tiring, calling everyone one by one on phone. Let's not do it. But this is good.
Yeah, this helps a ton. Hands free. You can text, go on LinkedIn if you want.
Yeah. And what's the opener now you're gonna try?
Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I feel your company has everything, but does it have a humor department?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's try
They
that.
they might be like, what? A what department?
Yeah. Because humor, it's not easy to even understand in the first go. Let's try it out. I mean, or we can do something else. Oleg, you have a suggestion? Some
No,
other opener? Not yet.
no.
Let's try this one. Let's see how it goes. Actually, you know what? The other thing I mean, I would love to do is like there's a headline for each company here, right? Like a voice assistant for elder care. And so maybe I can say something more relevant to that company, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little on the fly, but like if somebody's in elder care, you can probably say that, hey, I really love the mission of your company of helping elders in the world, or something on that sort, and then maybe make it contextual and then start a conversation. Century Health, I don't know what they do. But a little more on the snapshot, can we get a little more detail about the company so we have some context? That would be super cool, I guess.
Yeah, on the snapshot, you mean on the
Yeah,
Trellis
this is
dialer
cool.
when it
Yeah.
pops up? Yeah, you can bring the drop. Hey, Philip. Hey, Philip. My name's Alyssa. Super random question I have for you. I was curious if you guys have a humor department at your company. Sorry, I just wanted to see if, you guys host any corporate events, like bring in anyone or take your team out to dinner, bowling, anything like that. Okay. That one did not go well. I
Oh,
didn't feel
sorry.
comfortable with the opener.
Yeah. Sorry about it. That was like kind of we made it on the
Don't worry, it's
fly.
all
So
the fault of Chetan. It's not yours, Elisa. In
Oleg
in
is
in
like my
Toronto, when you will come to Toronto, you will see that anything bad that happens, we always all the city blames Chetan. That's it.
I
Don't worry
have
at
two kind
all.
of I have two kind of people on my live stream already. One guy says this, and the other guy says, in 5 years you'll be running for the prime minister. It feels like one guy said that. Like
Prime
Chetan knows
Minister of
everybody.
what?
Prime
Prime
Minister
Minister
of
of what?
Canada.
Of Brampton?
I don't know Toronto or Canada, but Oleg, thanks for saying that. Now she's more nervous. Like I'm coming next week to Toronto, and who are these guys? And
What are they making me do?
I wouldn't trust Chetan in my life.
I feel
Hey,
like
all
I'm prank phone calling right now with these openers.
Yeah.
You're not gonna trust me with your life, Elisa, but let me tell you, if we're gonna shoot it next week in this location, it's actually in my condo. So you
Oh,
coming into my hood, right in my den.
all right.
I'm already in his condo. He kidnapped me and he makes me to do these crazy videos, live streams, you know? So
At least
don't
he's not
come,
making you
Elisa.
make phone calls.
Hey, this is still fun, right? I think if we keep doing this, maybe we try a little more as we are talking. But Elisa, what's your own style? I think we both influenced you with our opener. Okay, maybe we give it to Oleg. His opener was better than mine. Okay, Oleg, you won. But what would your like natural opener be?
Yeah, so naturally, in all my training, I've been taught to do the super formal, "Hey, my name's Alyssa. Can you give me 30 seconds? I can tell you who I'm calling. You let me know if it's relevant." And I actually don't like that. That's not natural to me. My
Yeah.
go-to has just been, "Hey, so and so, really quick question." Like for this, I would be like, "Do you guys host dinner events for your company for you know building up your team, or to I don't even know what I'd say, kind of. So anyway, I'd just like
Have
to
you
say something that's like straight to the point, super
straight
relevant,
to the
like
point? Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, up to you. I think you go for it, whatever style you have. I feel that the only thing I would maybe give you one small suggestion is that do we want to
Oh,
say, do you
hello,
do stand-up events? Okay.
Sage. Oh, it's a Google Voice. This is Alyssa calling for Sage. Hello. Okay, it was like the Google
Yeah, yeah.
Voice.
So I'm saying, are you gonna come to the point that do you host dinners, or are you gonna come to the point that have you ever done taken your team out for a stand-up comedy? Like, do you want to
Oh, I
come to
like
that
that.
point? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever taken your team out for stand up?
And what if I tell you we bring the stand-up to your office or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, I like that.
Uh,
So
Have you
one of
ever?
them is just context, like, are they doing work events
Yeah,
and what kind? Like,
yeah.
and
No, no,
so this is,
you go for what you like now. Go with your hunch. Don't worry.
yeah, I appreciate it. So yeah, typically, oh, we're getting a call. All right. Hi, Brianna. Hello. Hi, this is Brianna. Hi, my name is Alyssa. I was actually cold reaching out. Just wanted to see if you guys host any corporate work events for your employees. We have a comedian on our team and are booking out for quarter 3, and wanted to see if maybe this would be a conversation to have with you. Okay. Okay. Could I ask you just a random question just for feedback? Okay. No problem. Yeah, thanks. Sometimes so that was hard because I got a call back and then they're confused. They're expecting
Oh,
it like
okay.
sometimes. So yeah, she was giving me a call back, and I always have a
Yeah,
hard time with those because then I think that they expect it's like their doctor, or and then
yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, by the way, it was a cold call," like transitioning their mind. But
yeah,
when people tell me no, and like, so we just got like 4 no's in a row, I'll try to
yeah.
stop and be like, "Hey, really quick, like everything's off the table. Could you just give me some feedback?" And then someone will be like, yeah, I'll be like, hey, I'm just a small business owner. We want to
Yeah.
work with companies. We have a comedian on our team. Like, what would be the right way to, have these conversations? Is this relevant? And like, and then they'll start sharing information that's like helpful for me to take into my future calls. So
Correct, correct.
I tried to do
Yeah,
that there,
yeah.
but she was like,
Please,
oh, I have
please,
to go.
yeah. I'm learning, and I'm as you're saying, doing all these calls. I'm like, do I can I don't want to say it that way, but can I do this? Like, I mean, do I have the courage to do this? So I was like,
You,
okay, this is hard. I'm gonna definitely set up. I think the next one, when we are all here in this room here, I'm gonna make some calls too. But hats off to you, Elisa, for getting this started.
of
Yeah.
course. I think part of it is you just have to start somewhere. And I always remind myself when these people hang up, like they're going to forget about me. They have no idea who I am. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Oleg, you've taken a lot of no's in your life, your business. You've done a lot of hard things, but how hard this is?
I'm okay with getting no's.
Yeah,
Like, I even at some point I like it. It's better than to drag my time. The only problem that I personally have with phone calls
yeah.
is that I already talk with a lot of people.
Hi, Alberto. Hello? Hello? Weird. That was weird. Sorry.
Oh, so you keep putting a note on that. Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes that happens. I think sometimes it goes to voicemail, and think I might have just left that person a voicemail saying hello, hello.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Sorry to interrupt though.
Oleg,
No, no, I was just saying that I think that if I add more people like in my life talking each day, I will just go nuts, honestly. Like without, I'm not joking. Like if I do when we do stand up, we after the stand up we also interact a lot with the comedians, we interact a lot with the people. In my
Right.
consulting business, I interact a lot with clients. And then if I will also do like calls each day,
Hmm.
you will find me like suicided for sure. Like I try to do, I
Tough.
try to add this part to my life, like to make calls and also to write in LinkedIn's. At some point I understood that it drives me crazy. Like it's just too much human beings
Yeah.
in one day. Like
Yeah.
I think
That's
we,
why that's
as a psychologist, I can tell you that we have some limits, like in how
yeah.
much we receive information in a day and how many conversation we can have in a day. Even if you're really extrovert, like for example me, I'm very extroverted person. But
Hmm.
like, come on, if you have like interaction with 300 people a day, each day,
Yeah.
you will go nuts at some point. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think yesterday you didn't show up at the karaoke. Clearly you were avoiding me
No,
and you
I
didn't
was in the
any
bus for 12 hours. I was taking the bus from New York to
Oh
Toronto. I was
yeah.
like, for 12 hours. I went to New York for 3 days. I did two stand-ups and I was going back on 4 days. So it's like it was a
Yeah.
crazy journey.
Yeah.
It was the last thing I needed is to go with you to sing karaoke.
Yeah, yeah. I know that. I know that. If it was Shisha, then you would have come, I know.
I would come for a shisha, yeah, because I would be silent. I would have my shisha in my mouth. I would smoke.
Yeah.
You would maybe tell me some story, but I wouldn't interact a lot with you. But like going and singing some
I've
songs.
I've seen you. I've seen you when you are listening but not listening. So I know that you're not in a mood to interact when
Yeah,
doing
sometimes
Shisha.
people talk and I just don't listen, and I just
Yeah,
tell to everything yes. I'm that kind
I
of a
know.
yes person. So anything you will tell me, I will say yes.
If this Oleg was not talking how he's talking right now, he would have been so bored of just talking all business. And that's why if he's entertained, I'm feeling that he's having a good time. He's learning something. There's something interesting we are doing, right? At least Oleg, what do
Yeah,
you think?
yeah. I'm like a little child. You need to give me like some stuff like this in front
There
of
you
Yeah.
me, then I listen to you. If I'm not interested, that's it. You lost me. You
Also,
know.
go.
because you're so fucking intelligent, man. You read so much. I think half the people can't even match your wavelength of like what to talk. I mean, you feel half the people are dumb, right? You don't you have this reaction to people that you find them
I,
dumb.
I wouldn't say like half people are dumb. I would say like 99% of people are dumb, in my opinion. But it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah,
No, no, I
yeah.
love
That's
all people, also the dumb ones, which
of
are
course,
most
man.
most of the
I'm
population of the world.
I'm a big believer that the people that are the most honest actually love the people the most. So if you're able
Yeah.
Yeah.
to call out people out for being dumb, I think that's true love.
You know what happened to me in New York? Like in amazing situation. So I was walking to do my big like show in Gotham
Mhm.
Club, and a crazy woman approached me
Oh no.
and started to scream on me like very bad things that I even don't want to repeat here.
Yeah.
And I was going at some point to tell her where to go, but then I was like, "Oh my god, what she just told me, all this situation, New York, she's screaming on me. I could make such a crazy good joke out of this." And I told her like, I'm like, "Oh my god, like thank you." And she was like, "Thank me," like, okay. And I ran to a coffee shop. I sat down, I wrote the joke. I did,
Amazing.
and I went to do this joke at this like big night for me, and the joke was like the best of the night. Like people
No
loved
way.
it. It was so New York style joke. It was so
Sure.
related with those crazy people, running and
Sure.
screaming like random stuff. And I did it like I wrote it in a very nice way, and people were like, "Oh my god," like the New Yorkers loved it, and I was like so
Wow.
happy because I took something negative, because she didn't say any good word to me. It was like really long, really bad things. But I turned it around and I even like said to her like, "Thank you, wow, that's amazing. That's gold for me as a comedian." So yeah,
That's awesome.
Philosophy. That's such a philosophical thing to say, and that's what happens over
Hi.
shisha usually. Maybe next
Hi,
time we do shisha
Brock.
only. Yeah.
Hi, Brock. My name's Alyssa. Sorry, I know I'm calling you totally out of the blue here. Any chance I could grab literally 30 seconds, tell you why I was calling? You can let me know if it's relevant. Yeah, you did. My name's Alyssa. I have a comedian on my team. I wanted to see if I could bring him in and do a comedy show for your team. Okay, thanks. Bye. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's my everyday.
oh my
That's
god.
her every day, and you're only getting started, right? I think 5 calls,
Have you ever
getting a
think to
no.
change your job, Elisa? Like I'm being I'm being honest. Like maybe, like you seems like such a nice person. I
Thanks.
I I I kind of want a better future for you. I don't know.
That's
It's
so
like
sweet. No, I think about it every day, and I do cold call. I run an agency that's literally just cold calling and helping founders source business opportunities, and I get beaten up all day long. I know that it works though. I do get meetings, and when they come, it's like a drug because it's like, whoa, it feels so good. Like I just booked a
yeah.
meeting. I think that there's also other ways to get meetings. I really love content creation and copywriting. I'm learning how to, be better with my words and write good copy. So there's definitely a different future for
Yeah.
me. This
Yeah.
is a really good opportunity right now. I'm learning a lot. So
We will bring you out from the dark place you are now.
thanks.
Don't
I
worry.
need that.
Yeah.
She'll be doing comedy. She's like, I'm selling the comedy show, but I'm also doing it. She's
Yeah.
like, okay, who did you bring? Myself. I was telling you, I'm the stand-up comedian in my team. Now she'll be doing her set, which she told about was when you left the job, right? Like, talk a little bit about that set that you talked to me about.
Yeah, so I started writing comedy for the first time ever, probably a year, or it was March, not this most recent March, but March prior, because I had a really terrible work experience where my manager was a bully. Like she truly was
Wow.
a straight up bully to me. She made fun of the way I spoke. I was having a hard time learning these different medical terminologies that I was having a hard time saying, and she would be like, "Say them again, say it." Anyway, so I quit the job because she was terrible. And so I made a whole from then, I made a whole stand-up skit about how I quit because my manager was a bully. And then how I went to therapy and then my therapist was I was like, "Oh, I'm going to quit my job." And she was like, "You got nothing to lose." And I was like, "Gee, thanks therapist for letting me know I'm at rock bottom, you know?" And so I have this whole skit and then my parents part of it is like my parents being like, "What are you doing with your life?" And me being like, "Come on, I'm figuring it out." And so yeah,
That makes for a good story.
it is. It's a good story.
Yeah.
We got a few more dials I could try to finish out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Good.
I mean, we are
I
waiting.
believe in you.
We are getting
Thank
entertained, and Oleg, once he gets the first one, he would know. He would never ask you that question again. Oh, this is a drug. Now I get it. So you just
Right.
have to take no's, and eventually one person will say yes. Wow.
I think some thoughts I have is that we're calling the CEOs and founders. I would
Oh
say
yeah.
next time we could probably call like I'm trying to think who would be in charge of the person
HR
that
director. HR
yeah,
director. Yeah.
HR. So I
Yeah.
think we actually have the wrong persona we're calling into. Next
Okay.
Oh,
time
good point.
I
It's
would
all
call
CEOs and CTOs, I see. Yeah.
yeah, but since we have these, we got 16 more people left. Let's just finish these out and see what happens.
That's a very good point. Like, how you are going through Landbase. We want to talk about that, like how you can get the right data. I was actually going through it yesterday. There are two versions, right? They have the Claude and
Hi, Sean.
yeah.
Hello? Hello? All right. Nothing there. I'm not sure what happened. Sorry. Continue.
No. No, no, I was talking about Landbase and I was going through, I think there are two versions, Claude, and there was another one, Lisa, if you use it. For heavy Claude users, there's one, and then
Hmm.
there's a web version which I used, and I think um, the whole the whole thing. Firstly, I kind of got blown away like I was today with this Caller software. I was like, I can get a data base by just making a prompt and that to filter
Mhm,
it down to the quality. I think there's a lot
mhm.
of filters. So maybe the filter I didn't do was the HR one. That's something that probably in the next update I can do. And I think Landbase is great that way. At least I am gonna use it for Honest Create too.
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think, yeah, you probably sometimes you don't realize until I didn't think of it until I started getting on the phone and then calling these founders and, you know, they're not the person that is thinking about their culture of the team, but HR definitely is, and HR is probably planning quarterly events,
Yeah,
so more relevant conversation.
correct,
And
correct.
and you could actually just go back into late land base when you pulled this list, or I'm not sure
Yeah,
if Max did it for you, and then just
yeah,
say update and pull. You could say, here's the same list, just now
yeah,
give me the HR person at each of these companies.
yeah. Probably that's a good idea. We can do that. But let's see if out of these if anybody picks up. But
Yeah.
otherwise, for the next one, we might have somebody from Landbase also joining. So I mean, she can do cold calling for Landbase, and that'll be interesting to see how she talks about that. And Oleg will be again making calls himself. So what does Oleg needs to do? Does he need to download that software? Oleg, you're gonna use that software to make calls? You're just gonna sit and talk till the call happens.
Yeah, that's the best. I will check for the software.
We'll
Yeah,
check for the software, yes.
Yeah.
check for it.
Or I will dial each and every 500 numbers. That will be very long stream.
Back, I actually have been wanting to film this video that I get like a flip phone, like from the 2000s, like one of the razors. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, day in the life of a cold caller. And then I like flip out the flip phone and I'm like 608. And like I do it like one by one and I call and then they don't answer. And then I'm like, and then I flip it closed and I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Elisa, if we do it next week Wednesday, I have this room booked for at least 3 hours. So,
Okay.
like today also it was like we're still having fun and numbers getting dialed. But I feel for you to also enjoy this, maybe we can spend about 2.5 hours also live streaming, right? It can be a longer one, so that you also get into a rhythm and we are
Yeah.
eventually able to close some meeting from that live stream.
Yeah. Would love to actually get a meeting booked, from opener to close and getting time on their calendar would be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. 2.5 hours. If three of us are not able to get a meeting, then something is wrong.
Something's
but
wrong.
that's
We're all
but
we're all
that's
It's
quitting our
your
jobs.
fault, man. If it happens, it's your fault, as always.
Yeah. Not
that's
mine,
okay.
his.
That's okay.
It's also
It's my
always his fault.
I'll take the blame if this blows up the YouTube saying, "Hey, these losers they tried for 3 hours, nothing happened." I don't care.
If it goes well on YouTube, then it's was made by me and Elisa.
Yes.
Then you take the credit.
But if
Okay.
it doesn't
Okay.
even go well on
Man,
YouTube, it's
man,
your
I'm
fault.
Indian, man. Come on, what do you
I'm already a Canadian
who
person.
by the way, who has told you
Canadians always
about
blame
just
the
like an
Indians and
Indian
everything.
brown
So I do the
guy?
same, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that I'll be okay with it. Is my internet bad?
No,
Yeah.
it's good.
It's okay.
Tell that joke about the chat GPT and Indians, man. Oleg, before we end this, I need to listen to that joke if you're okay.
Yeah, sure. No, it's no, but if she's coming on our show on Wednesday, better I will leave this joke for the club.
Oh, okay.
Fair.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're gonna leave the joke for her, but you're gonna leave all my millions of people watching
Do
this who
they're
want to
like
listen
no
to a
millions.
joke.
They're like
you want me to
literally
cover my
probably
ears?
two people watching it. It's okay. Two and a half. You know, I don't
Two and a
know.
half. I
Hey,
think it's my son
and they're
watching.
both
It's my
my
son
mom
watching.
and dad.
Yeah,
Mom, dad, and maybe my son. Maybe my son, 2.5. That's
Sweet.
why. 2-year old. But hey, this is good conversation. We can. The point is that if we do this next time and we start enjoying it, people get to know. Even if there are two people watching and one of them is a potential client and I close a deal, I don't care about the numbers. That's the beauty about doing this live stream
Mhm,
because the money is not going to come from viewers and followers. It's actually can come from the live stream while we're doing the calls.
mhm. Yeah,
as long as the money comes, I'm okay.
yeah.
I know. I'm gonna convince you. I That's my personal goal to
Convince me.
to sell a show of chasing comedy because I've been involved since day one. They gave me my big break, made me like gave me 2 gigs to do stand-up comedy in Toronto, and the
Yeah, he
second
was
one
amazing.
was what?
He was. You were amazing.
Thank you.
That's why we never called you again. No, I'm joking.
So yeah, I mean 3 gigs, but I don't know how amazing, but I had enough confidence that I went to India. I called all my VC friends and founders,
We
and
hope he's not going to go back to Canada. You know, we were like, when he told me he's coming back from India, I was like, come on. You know?
I had the whole thing set up, and I thought he's gone for good. He will become a comedian in India, never come back here, but now he's back. And you're not given me a gig yet, by the way, Oleg. I'm still
I will.
waiting
I will.
for
I
my
will.
fourth gig.
I will. Don't
So
worry. I'm not ignoring
yeah,
you. I'm not ignoring
no,
you.
no. I know I need to earn it, man. He said it right. They do some open mics, get some used to it, and then earn that shit.
In your case, I would start with closed mics. You know, like
Cold mics,
closed.
Close my
close mic. Wow.
I'm joking.
Okay, okay. That
You know how you can.
my comedy career is killed before even it started. Thank you, Oleg. You're the guy who sort of started it, and you're the one who killed it. There must be an analogy for this, right?
Remember, he's brutally honest.
Yeah, my company name is Honest Create, so I don't mind. Brutally honest. It's just that in the last episode he was more
Last
that was
episode. Last
guys.
episode, I think you cut everything I was saying. It was like just cut it all, cut it all.
No, no, no. So that's the only live stream that we had to take it off and chop it and put it back because again, I felt I should do that because we're selling to corporates, and I think some moderation is good. So I'm trying to do that with Oleg, some moderation. So he's not gonna give me a gig because I'm trying to control his creativity.
Fair.
So, but we'll see the show next Wednesday, or like so, Elisa, probably Friday or Wednesday. Now I have a choice to make, but we'll plan the next week here. But today, are we gonna wait for a bit, or should we wrap up? What do you think?
No, I think it's the end of it. I can
And
clearly see it. We tried our best.
We
we
did.
tried our best.
I
We
mean,
did try our
Elisa
best.
tried her best, but Yuchetan failed.
I
So
failed. I got the wrong data. I got a lot of things wrong, I think.
everything,
So
not a lot,
so
everything.
So Elisa, I hope you feel better that, I sort of fucked up more right
Tell
now.
her your stage name. Tell her your stage name.
Oh, I do need to know that.
Oh my God,
You need
you
to,
need to
okay.
know that so not to book the flight to Toronto.
Cancel the flight.
So my stage name is Conscious Morpheus.
Wait, I love it. It's
So
great.
yeah, it is great, right? Everybody
We
loves
call
it.
him we call him unconscious Morpheus.
So
Poor
so
guy.
every time I say that, he's like unconscious Morpheus. So that's the joke that goes around. But yeah, I mean, there's a not so very funny story to it. But my first name is Chetan, which means conscious. And when I was doing my first gig, somebody said, "Hey, this guy looks like the Gen Z Morpheus," because I was wearing those short glasses, Morpheus. And then I'm like, conscious Morpheus makes a lot of sense because both the things are given to me by two comedians. So that's why the name
I,
has a
I
It's
special
think they
meaning.
were like I think they were like making a little bit of fun out of Chetan, but he took it like very seriously. He comes to me during the gig and he's like, now I'm conscious Morpheus. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, now you call me conscious Morpheus. I'm like, whatever, bro.
He
Two
took it
days
and
ago,
ran
I
with
met
it.
a guy with a stage name. I'm not joking. In New York, Doctor Asbestos. You know?
Dr. Asbestos. That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
Now I need to
interesting.
start thinking of my stage name.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cold
Yeah.
caller.
Yeah.
Elisa's a cold caller.
I've been wanting to make a LinkedIn post that says, "What's worse, a crazy ex or a cold caller? Imagine being both."
That's a funny one to wrap it up, Elisa. That's a good one. You saved it till the end. I
Thanks.
think you have potential. I don't know about Oleg, but
I
if
think
I
she
do
was
a
waiting
show,
for 2 hours to do this joke. She was like, "Come on, that's my moment. That's my moment. Shine, Elisa, shine."
that was fun. That was fun. I think I loved it. Again, kudos to you, Elisa. It's an understatement, but I mean, hats off to you for doing this and getting it
Yeah.
started. I'm excited. Are you excited, or are you like, what is your feeling, Elisa, by the end of
Oh,
it?
I'm like, oh great, I can't go the next 5 episodes not being able to book a meeting. I'm gonna have to change my name.
You you think anybody else of us can actually book a meeting, a live stream? So we need you.
I
You're the
think so. I
chosen
mean,
one.
I'm about to hire a paid actor to answer the phone
Plan some
and book a
people.
meeting with me.
Yeah. Some people do that. Actually, some people told me, why don't you plan some people? It'll make for a good content. I'm like, dude, that defeats the purpose. I mean, I want to keep it authentic and raw and honest. If I'm gonna plan some people who are gonna pick up a call and say yes, I mean, maybe
You
good
will have
content, but
you will have to change your company name to Dishonest Create, you know?
dishonest create. Yeah, exactly. So some things just doesn't allow align to my values. So that's about it. Oleg, I hope this was also worth your time, sir. I mean,
Absolutely.
taking your
Always.
time
Always.
and like that child who needs so many things. I hope
I love it.
you were entertained enough, and
Stimulated, yeah.
Yeah.
thank you, man. Thank you for showing up. We're gonna do
Thank
it
you.
next week in person, but before we go, I need to say a prayer to the universe for making this happen today, which is now a ritual, and I like doing it because I think in both of you, I see people who believe in the energy and the universe. We've talked about it, and thanks universe for making this happen. Making this moment happen. I think the last 1.5 hours just went by so fast, and special thanks to Elisa, and may the universe also gives her whatever she wants, because she's really amazing for what she did today. Oleg is also amazing. I mean, he's someone who comes in and makes people laugh on the fly because he's a stand-up comedian, obviously. But I hope after the New York gig that he did, he gets what he wants, and he's really looking forward to it. And I hope he does get whatever he wants, because he's amazing. So yeah, that's about it. Everybody watching, start doing cold calling or get more business in whatever way, and world peace prevails. Amen.
Amen.
Amen to that. Chetan, you need to
Take care,
be
guys.
priest.
I need to be a priest,
You need
like
to
a
be a
stand-up.
priest instead of being a stand-up comedian. We should send you to some parish. You will be in some church, yeah, like
I'm
screaming on
a
people. Like
Hey, if I have to change my religion, then we'll talk. I don't want to end
or
this
or
again on a.
exercised. You
Yeah.
need to be the one who will like spell the devil. You'll be like, I spell the devil in the name of Jesus Christ. And the devil is like, why the hell an Indian guy is screaming on me? Like, what is going on here?
That's hilarious, man. You had to say that. I actually took that chance, so I cannot even complain now. Why did you say this? And but it was good fun. Thank you, both of
Thank
you. You're
you.
amazing. See you both next week. Bye.
See
Take care.
you. See
Thanks
you.
so
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye.
Guys, thank you so much, guys.
Bye.